Johns is elected governor, he's going to open the rail lines to Allende.
Yes, and thank you, Garfield, for saving me. Thank John Martin. Lit a cigarette for. Sorry. This is so cool. Okay. Smoking is bad for you, said Garfield as he took John Marston's cigarette out of his mouth and put it in his own. Smoked 2 cigarettes at once.
What a cool cat.
Yeah.
I'm now pro Garfield, anti John Marston.
I will help. I will not let women be in peril, said Garfield as he pumped his fists for manly pose. Thank you, Garfield. I'm forever grateful for your masculine help. Let us ride into Western Sands, John Marston as he and Garfield rode off searching. Garfield and John rode off into desert winds in search of Two-Eyed Jack. While riding, Garfield and John had personal talks. Garfield, I'm a gunslinger, but I want to retire, yet there's always villainy that needs stopping, sighed John Marston with sadness. I will never retire. My favorite foods are lasagna and the blood of the wicked, said Garfield with heroism. After more riding, Garfield saw Two-Eyed Jack in his castle cave. Mr. Marston and Bonnie were also tied up there, held in captive. Haha, John Marston, even with the manly power of Garfield, you will not get your wife and Bonnie back, said Two-Eyed Jack with mocking evil. As Two-Eyed Jack cackled with his evil minions, rode on evil horses surrounding Garfield and John Marston. Garfield, we are surrounded, cried John Marston in panic. It was then they all heard a familiar voice from the desert air. Amaku. What that's supposed to be. It was John Arbuckle in a cowboy hat riding in on an armored carriage with a Gatling gun. John Arbuckle carried the Gatling gun with his arms lifting it up with might and firing at the gangs with blaze. Thank you, John Arbuckle. Thank you, John Arbuckle, for clearing away the gangs, thanked Garfield with gratitude. No problem, Garfield. I'm your ally in fight for justice and comrade in arms, said John Arbuckle with pride. Garfield cornered Two-Eyed Jack, ready for action shootout. Garfield, you may have defeated my gangs, but you cannot beat my speedy hands. I challenge you to a shootout, challenged Two-Eyed Jack with the challenge. You are on, you vile swine, snarled Garfield with bravery. Garfield and Two-Eyed Jack stood face to face in shootout pose. They stood for what felt like hours in suspense. Two-Eyed Jack twitched with nervousness, but Garfield was calm as icy stream in May weather. Then with sudden movement, Two-Eyed Jack reached for his gun with great speed. He had his gun ready for firing, but then Garfield, with speed faster than lightning, drew his gun and fired in flash, hitting Two-Eyed Jack in the head. Here is the third eye so you can see better, quipped Garfield with clever humor.
Nice.
After defeating Two-Eyed Jack, Garfield released Bonnie and Mrs. Marston. John Marston rushed to his wife, ready to... I am in your hugging embrace, said John Marston. I'm glad to see you too, John, but I am sorry to say Garfield is more than you and handsomer. He's more manly and handsomer, said Mrs. Marston, looking at Garfield with longing eyes. Yes, Garfield, you are truly the greatest man in the West, said Bonnie lustily as she felt Garfield's massive biceps. Well, ladies, care to take a trip on my horse? Said Garfield with a seductive wink. Yes, Garfield, please make love to us like Wild Bull on the hot plains, said Mrs. Marston within her voice. John Marston, you should stay and watch. You might learn some things, Garfield, as he embraced Bonnie and Miss Marston for lovemaking. Bonnie and Mrs. Marston began massaging Garfield all over with oil. They messaged his back and especially in between his legs, which made him very happy. Then they took their clothes off and began... Okay. And began giving Garfield much oral loving, making him happy cowboy cat. Christ.
I guess it'll cover whether or not he has a barbed penis, which he would have.
Yeah. John Marston looked on with approval as Garfield and the ladies were
With approval?
John Marston, the literal cook.
Yeah.
And a knowing nod.
Dude, Garfield, please have sex with my wife, thank you.
Please have sex with my wife, Garfield, please.
Ladies, show me what Western girls can do. Pleasure each other for my entertainment. Sat back with a smile. Yes, Garfield, anything for you, said Bonnie as she began to kiss Mrs. Marston with all of her face. Bonnie and Mrs. Marston began running their pelvises into each other while shaking with great intensity. This made Garfield very excited. Time for you ladies to see what a real cowboy packs, said Garfield as he stood up and took off his cowboy pants, ready to give the ladies thrill of a lifetime. God. Did not expect this to go here.
Why did you
Well,
not
Garfield.
expect it to go here? This is exactly where it was always going to go.
First comes the violence, then comes the sex.
Yeah.
Well, Garfield, I see you do not carry a pistol, but have a cannon, said Ms. Aren't they already giving him many oral pleasures? You ladies better brace your saddles because you are in for a ride, Garfield yelled as he jumped in for serious loving. Garfield and the ladies made heavy loving for many hours until night. During that time, Garfield thrust into them with his manly body, making them scream for joy like wild cougars. John Marston continued to watch with great admiration for his friend Garfield and learned many tips and tricks. As morning broke, Garfield and the ladies awoke. Garfield, can you not stay longer? Pined Bonnie with sadness. Yes, Garfield, please stay and pleasure us more, begged Mr. Marston. I'm sorry, ladies, but I must go. There is evil to punish, declared Garfield with heroism. Garfield got up and joined John Marston to say his goodbyes. I guess this is goodbye, Garfield, John Marston said to Garfield with a tear in his eye. Yes, you must look after these ladies. They need loving, said Garfield as he shook John Marston's hand. As John and Garfield said their goodbyes, they heard a loud howl. It was mankind's oldest enemy, the coyotes. Haha, Garfield, we will take these ladies with us, snarled the coyotes evil. We? No, wait, you must come back, cried out John Marston. Curse you, coyotes, shouted out Garfield with furious rage. To the skies, the coyotes fled with Bonnie and Mrs. Marston in their foul claws. Garfield and John Marston looked at each other with purpose. They knew what had to be done and followed the vile beast for valiant rescue to be continued. But it was not continued, I'm sad to say.
That I am very sad to hear that it was not continued.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. So now, we're collecting this bounty alive so that we can get the last scrap for the Ballard Twins outfit.
Yeah, what about Garfield?
Yeah, I know. I would like to hear more of Garfield's exploits.
Sexploits, please.
Sexploits, yeah.
Sexploits. Yo, what actually happened in the game for the past 45 minutes? I'm gonna be honest. I zoned out. I might have moved with a modern microphone so I can lay on my bed at the same time as I watch this. So there is a non-zero chance I fall asleep in the next stuff.
Nice. Nice.
It's hot. Look, it's hot. It's hot here. It's like 90 degrees. It's not like super hot.
90? Wow. I wish it was that cold here.
How hot is it in Tejas?
I believe it got up to about 105 today.
What? Holy shit. I didn't go outside. Wait, yes, I did go outside. It was hot.
Yeah, it was awful.
Okay, this guy's got some...
Whoa. Okay.
Garfield goes on a high-speed adventure. Garfield says...
Wait, so this guy writes a lot of Garfield / fic?
Yeah.
Nice.
From Vampire Gangsters, Garfield trained South African rugby team to win championship and end prejudice.
That's a hell of a day.
Gilmore Girls and Garfield. Garfield talks to Charlie Sheen to save the show 2.5 Men. And then there's a non-Garfield one about Dexter. Dexter goes to Paris. What awaits him there? The murder, not
Garfield.
the left guy. Garfield Fighter World Tournament. Garfield enters World Warriors Tournament to fight for love and justice. That's the Street Fighter crossover. Screech is death proof. Saved by the Bell. Garfield meets Carrie and the ladies. This is Garfield Sex and the City. Garfield High School Musical. Garfield teaches Mark Zuckerberg about life, love, and the ladies, based partially on the Social Network movie. Garfield First Blood Part 2, Forever Fist. Garfield battles Ashton Kutcher over the fate of the soul of Natalie Portman. Garfield Royal Rescue. Garfield helps celebrate wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton.
This dude
Frasier,
found
Blood
his niche and he filled the hell out of it.
Blood Brothers are brothers forever. Fraser. Garfield teaches King George VI what it means to be a man. Garfield, Kings of Liberty. Garfield fights in the American Revolution. Historical
All right.
fiction. Garfield, Prince of Tragedy. Royal Rescue Part 2. Prince Harry is consumed with madness and revenge, and Garfield must save the day again. Sequel to Royal Rescue. Zero Dark Garfield.
Okay, so the next California mission is not popping up, so let's go to Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
VF Plus apparently read one of this guy's story. Cool. Yeah, Missile Waster's north
Don't-
of Dallas.
Thanks for telling the world.
I mean, we all knew you lived in Texas.
You didn't have to get so specific.
North of Dallas, just take exit 79, take a left after you get out, drive for 3 miles.
Well, I mean, Texas is a very southernmost state, so there's a lot of land north of Texas. And of Dallas, in general.
I guess.
You could live like in a suburb of Dallas, you could live in like a boony shitty city that exists to be a speed trap.
I passed through one of those today. It was pretty bad.
Did you get stopped?
Why would
No,
you go to
fortunately.
Chick-fil-A on a day like today? I can't imagine.
Oh, it's true. They love
He's just racing home. I got an LP, I gotta get home an LP. Oh, speed trap city. Officer, please, I was trying to get home to do a let's play.
You don't understand, officer.
Sweep us away to paradise.
So,
Is Hurricane Harbor the
that's the water
water
park.
park? Seems a bit insensitive.
Relax, we'll have a great time.
What?
And we'll find your man Williamson no bother.
I've never actually been
Like
the,
hurricane? What, with all the hurricane devastation lately?
yeah.
I know we ain't exactly on
I've never actually been to Hurricane Harbor. For that exact reason.
Yeah, you boys have fun down there. I shall miss you, John Marston.
Thank you. Where are you headed?
Oh, me?
London or Paris or Peking?
Or maybe Peking. I'm a traveling man, sir. This land is much too small for the likes of me.
Well, try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, well, yes, we men
Well,
of
I
science
do hope we
are
get to
not
see
a bunch in
more
this
of
land.
Nigel West Dickens in the future.
I love to the civilized world.
He's
Where
going
like
to
myself are revered and given
A
medals.
better place, Europe.
Have fun.
He's got a nice hat.
He's going to the left side of the road. He has a nice hat, and we shot it off of him last time.
What a big river. Looks nice to swim in.
Hey, this is like the beginning of Gun when you're on one of these boats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You conveniently missed
Why
all
don't
the
you
action
fucking
for a
help
person.
with this, John?
I woke up with me head in a pair of tits. And it
Come on,
I am
man, you don't-
helping.
You don't need to just watch him. You can pull.
You got your priorities straight.
John Marston's just like, I can't do everything myself. I already killed like 400 people at the fort. You can pull the damn rope.
You can ford the damn river. Oh no, there are people.
doesn't like it.
Cut the rope, Irish. We're sitting ducks here. You're dead, friend.
Sakes alive. And this fellow's got a nasty grudge. It was only a little cute, eh, so?
Jesus
So-
Let's go
Christ.
with the river.
So many
They'll
people
have
want to
stop
kill.
chasing us eventually.
What? Yeah, Irish has a lot of friends.
Reload from that box at the back if you need to.
Where's that guy? Okay.
Shelton Cooper, once a notorious outlaw, rancher, has been blackmailed by the U.S. federal government to track down and eliminate or bring in his old gang. His incentive, his wife and son. Did they, like, do anything except change the name of John Marston to the Big Bang Theory character?
What else would they need to do?
Your eyes peeled. They're all along the bank.
Okay. I went to Six Flags in Dallas once, but the part I remember the best was staying at the Holiday Inn because they had a swimming pool where you could swim under a door and you would be in the indoor swimming pool. And that
That's actually pretty neat.
sucked. How's Fasty gonna get over here?
We whistle.
Slowly.
Oh, alright.
Immediately at the end of this mission, we have to get on a horse that is not fasty, and if I get off of that horse, the cool song stops. So I am not going to do that. Getting off the horse, I mean. Until the song is done.
Heads up!
Okay.
More of them up on the
Yes.
Can I go to bed? While the song's so
No.
fine.
want that money fast.
Not till the stream is over.
I'm probably gonna go to bed.
Oh my god. Just power through it. Power through it. Sleep is for the weak.
This ain't exactly the reception I was expecting.
They're not ones to forgive and forget these.
What would Garfield do?
Sleep.
Go to sleep.
Oh.
And it'll...
Shit, yeah, that was a bad example.
What would horny Garfield do?
What the hell you do to these fellas?
Smoke 2 cigarettes and bone 2 bitches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably go to sleep.
And then go to sleep.
I simply can't afford
You must have a real bad death wish.
That horse just jumped in the river.
I'm getting the hang of
Alright. Is this Mexico?
We're
No,
shooting
we're still on the
into...
border.
Yeah, we're shooting into Mexico.
You've almost colonized it, just gotta take a few more shots.
I'm delivering a healthy dose of freedom to the natives.
USA! USA!
USA.
I came into this fire fighting, and I'll go out of it fighting.
Oh, the game didn't play the audio of John insulting Irish. What a
Well,
shame.
You should be nice anyway. You can't say anything nice, John.
This is
Yeah,
the
John.
Don't play your audio
time
clips.
Your so-called friends have nearly got me killed. I thought you said they loved
What
me.
a-
Where's
what a-
my cat? There you are.
What a
Come here.
dweeb. John Marston is such a dweeb.
What a square.
Yeah. Being mean instead of being nice and friendly.
Now there's a drink as would take the frost out of a frosty morning.
Come here.
Oh, you're gonna have some fun.
I'm just here for Bill Williamson.
Well, I'm glad to be back. This place is a wild devil's paradise.
Apart from the fellas trying to kill you.
Down here they call me El Rato, the cat, on account of his stealthy cunning.
I'm pretty
El
sure
Rato.
Rato means rat.
Oh no.
I like it though. A little more inventive than Irish.
Well, you Americans never were very...
Grab that gun. Grab that gun. Touch it. Touch it.
Was you, John Marston?
Touch the gun. If you ever need a shovel, John Marston would be incredibly good at it. Apparently.
They're still
Oh
coming.
no,
Boy,
there's
they crossed.
more of the people. I thought we killed everybody in Mexico.
Why this? They should have just like crossed the river instead of going down the river.
They had to cut the rope because they were sitting ducks, even though I killed all of the people.
I see ya.
What the hell?
I haven't stepped foot in this country and they're already
Going on
trying
over
to
there.
kill me.
Well, you will insist on...
My
Oh,
eyes.
it's a weird. Okay, it's just a weird illusion.
Yeah. I thought it was something else.
I thought it was like a weird waterfall.
Yeah, it looked like you're about to fall off the edge for a second.
Yeah, I thought that just a graphical glitch because that happens a lot. Oh, nice. Alright, that was impressive.
Yeah, shoot those guys. Everything's lost all perspective now. Now that Garfield is the best lover and shooter, and
Yeah.
Harry Potter's had a boner twice.
And announced it to the world
Twice.
twice.
Green Hall. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh dear. What?
What's the word for
Did he land?
I think he disappeared.
Okay.
He had places to go, you know.
Yeah. His planet needed him.
Alright, I've successfully not fallen asleep, at least for now.
Good job. I'm proud of
I
you.
really want to go to sleep.
Don't do it. Don't give in.
You got the wrong man.
I'm gonna give in as soon as the dang starts.
As soon as what?
The song starts.
Why not when the song ends?
Only in next week, eh?
Then you can hear the song.
I've heard the song.
Have you heard it
And also I
on
can't hear it,
stream?
because I can't hear the stream.
Look out there.
That guy
Unless you
landed.
want to set up a different setup that has a audio channel for us. So
I
I
have a
hear-
virtual audio cable.
I have virtual audio cable so that I can hear the game.
I've never been able to get virtual audio cable to work.
I use Voice Meter Banana. It's,
Banana. Banana. I've got a banana that's going bad. I gotta eat that.
Plans for today: eat the banana.
eat banana
N-
before it goes
plans.
bad.
Fall asleep when song starts.
Yes.
If you ate the banana, then maybe you would be able to stay up for an extra 25 minutes of stream.
Wait, you don't have like the overnight job anymore?
No, I do. I just woke up, but usually I don't wake up until on the weekends. I don't wake up till much later.
Ah, okay. So all of us are falling asleep right here to support Missile Waster. He just plays video games. I could be playing video games instead.
You could be practicing. Oh. Whoa.
Whoa, hey!
Can't wait till I
Thanks,
get banned
Rockstar.
from YouTube.
Showing the horse stick. Did they all
And
show?
balls.
Did they all
And
show
balls.
Dicks?
We
They all show
can-
horse genitalia?
We can investigate when the song is done.
I was real drunk last time.
No,
I was here.
oh,
You
wait.
know how it is. I met an American guy.
At least it wasn't like,
named Shoot a Man.
I don't know, a wrecked horse genitalia.
Chuparosa. Funny
That,
guy.
yeah.
That would be substantially worse if there was just a rockstar moment. Just like, yeah, this horse has a boner,
That was kinda
like Harry
funny,
Potter does.
Not funny.
Now,
Um,
imagine showing up to work and being like, alright, cool, so what have you got for me, boss? I need you to model an erect horse penis.
Oh, well, this
Oh.
isn't even a one-person job though, because someone's got to model it, someone's got to rig it.
what's John Sear doing?
Whatever designer worked on this cutscene had to have the camera angle pointing straight at that schlong.
They had to
Someone
find
had
the
to
right.
write that in.
They had to find the right Dutch angle for it.
It's like dozens of people made sure that horse schlong was visible to you, the player,
Dutch
today.
Vanderlyn angle.
A QA guy had to watch that scene like 40 times, going like,
Oh,
that
no.
look a little weird. Yeah, is that really what horse balls look like? Can we get a horse ball check?
They called in the horse dick and balls expert.
Hey, he's not that ugly.
And here we go.
One time I went to the county fair, and the Budweiser Clydesdales were there. Several of them had boners. The end.
Good for them.
Step in front of a runaway train of horse boners.
Sounds physically dangerous.
Alright, this song, are we supposed to not talk?
Whatever. We're already doing that. Oh my god.
Is this the Going to Mexico song?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's Far Away. Great song.
Good.
We can't hear it though.
Sweet.
Just get on the YouTubes later. Enjoy it. It's very soft. It would help put you to sleep if.
Well, no, now I'm trying to stay up. I don't want to fall asleep at 8:47.
Oh yeah, I
will
forgot
now-
you're in weird time zone. Yeah.
I will now Google this. The song that plays in Red Dead Redemption when you go to Mexico after the horse cock scene.
Good night.
Good night, Cherry Doom.
Good night.
Good luck finishing this stream.
I will do the thing you said.
Okay, I'm listening to the song.
It's very good.
Turns out you can find it by the search term. The search terms I put in.
If you didn't mention the horse dick, then you wouldn't have found the right one.
The ads on the side of this video are very specific too. I can end years of toenail fungus with one simple trick, and I can find true love with an Asian beauty.
You can find true love with a horse dick.
A horse stick, or with one simple trick.
One simple horse trick dick. I wonder if they had the same person do the horse dick and balls that they had do the horse anuses.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just had one horse person.
Yeah, like he was already on a roll.
I mean, essentially, I don't know a ton about animation for games, but like, you have your 3D artist that focuses on model.
Yeah.
And so, like, if it's like, okay, we need a horse, and they'll probably have one artist tackle all of it.
Yeah.
It's possible they have someone set up, like, I mean, but they won't do they may not do the textures though. So there might be someone setting up with a different model. for all the different textures going on.
A big enough studio, they might have one person do the model and the shit, I don't remember what it's called. The makes the thing so that the textures work.
It's someone working on the rigging and the mesh, yeah.
Mesh, yeah, that was it.
Yeah, you could probably have a rigger, a mesher. I don't know if that's the phrase. You probably have a separate rigger, mesher, modeler for this.
Yeah, I don't know if the texture artist would be the one who would actually make the mesh thing, or do the exploded view stuff. I've done that and it sucks.
I don't know, man. I don't deal with art.
Yeah.
Hey, gringo! ¿Hablas español? No, sir.
So we're already making friends with the locals.
Pardon, pero
Nice.
yo habla un solo poquito español.
They seem pretty nice.
¿Habla English? Oh, sí, gringo. Hablo mucho inglés. Hablo filthy fucking bean.
He only speaks a little bit of Spanish.
Oh, thank you. I was
Speaks
trying
a
to
lot.
figure out what the hell. Oh, okay. Megaspell said UV unwrapping. That was it. I could not, for the life of me, remember that phrase.
I don't remember.
It's been a long time since college, man.
I don't think you did, amigo. I mean you no harm. You mean us no harm? This is fun.
Time to go back to school. Mr. Waster gets a master's in horsecock.
And horse cockology.
Nothing, amigo.
I've got so much experience with it.
Appreciate the welcome committee.
Horsecock, horse anus, horse balls. You'll cover it all.
Beautiful afternoon on such beautiful land. Any further unpleasantries? If you'll excuse me. Hold it, gringo. I think you're forgetting something. A little taxation. I have a
Oh, well, that sounds reasonable.
I too have a family friend.
Especially because I have a lot of money.
Again, I suggest we part
Hey.
amicably.
Do you actually have a choice on this one?
I don't think so.
Oh.
The choice is we are going to give him a lot of money in the form of bullets as fast as we can.
Boots, gringo? I think you can see him from where you're standing just fine, senor. Take off the boots, Americano. As you wish.
Can I stop listening to Far Away?
Yeah, you can, I guess. If you want to stop listening to such a good song.
Oh, very good.
And here's Landon Ricketts.
What a great way to improve border relations. An illiterate farmer crossing the river, coming into their civilization and butchering the local peasants. Thank you very much, sir.
The Adventure of Land.
Yeah, I'm a foreign invader,
You become a peasant.
killed some peasants.
I never aspired to be anything more.
I mean, they're not exactly nice people, but you're kind of an asshole in this one too. It's like, I'm gonna shoot these guys instead of giving them my boots. It's very rude. They were expecting boots, and instead they got bullets. And you
Like,
didn't
I
you
mean,
didn't-
because again, I can afford more boots.
yeah, really. I mean, like, you give them like what, $10? They don't bother you guys. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Don't you worry about me.
But like,
Oh, but I do.
I think the real problem here is just you don't even have that choice.
Yeah,
Clearly, the signs of a bad game.
exactly. I should be given two choices,
Gun okay.
and
As long as you
whichever one I pick will change the ending of a game that comes out in 10 years.
Shoot or don't shoot.
Yeah,
And then 10 years from now, Red Dead Redemption 2, Redemption Harder, comes out. And
And-
if those three guys are still alive, then they're your main characters.
and
you
the
play
final
them.
explosion is red if you shot them, and it's blue if you didn't.
Yeah.
Like the wonderful game Ass Effect. Yeah.
Oh, I know. You might be thinking of the porn parody based off the game.
Oh,
Which is better than the game, really.
yeah. Of course.
Well, you won't make it in the circus, but you can shoot. Keep on practicing.
Thank you, old man.
So, John really did need to be taught how to shoot, because, I
Now,
mean,
who are you?
3 sessions in, and I still am bad at it.
Who are you?
Landon Ricketts. Not a name that means much anymore.
Means a little. You were famous when I was a boy.
Yeah, killing men's a stream.
Hopefully Landon shows up in the sequel.
I was the
prequel.
fastest in my time. I must have
2.
been
The pre-sequel.
one left.
The next
This is
one.
a Borderlands game,
What are
motherfucker.
you doing here?
Yeah.
Living quietly.
What would you do if you wanted to play the sequel to this game and
I don't know.
Two-Eyed Jack appears at the very beginning?
Williamson?
I would do exactly what Garfield did and have sex with John Marston's wife.
Could be. This whole place is teeming
I
with
read
One
it.
thing Garfield, if there's one thing Garfield is good at, it is having sex with John Marston's wife.
locals held on a revolution.
Revolution? Another one?
Yeah, that I really was falling asleep during a lot of that just because it was hot and now it's starting to cool and now I'm finally like waking up again and like it all blends together. Just Harry Potter and
Peasants
Garfield's
just like the last.
oral pleasures and fucking all just one like 30-minute like fever haze. I remember like 8 years from now, I'd be like, what the fuck happened that night? Oh yeah, I fell asleep while on the stream.
In 8 years, you'll be like, why are we driving on the right side of the road? Damn it!
What does Harry Potter have a boner and why is Ginny naked?
You gotta keep that back
The stupid French Revolution is the reason why.
gun jump.
Alright, so,
See if the Schofield
now I have a new gun.
now that's a real
Hooray.
gun.
Is it a new version of the game gun?
Yeah, it's called Gun Dead Redempt Gun. Also, I have Deadeye level 3 now,
Come on.
which is the max level for Deadeye.
Deadeye seems very, very overpowered.
Oh, it is.
versus- I would hate to be a mook and be like, that guy's got Deadeye. It's like, ah, fuck.
Yep.
I'm dead.
It is extraordinarily broken. It's awesome.
Public service for the good people of Chuparosa. Here will do. I'm gonna scare
Time to kill some vultures.
You can take down more than one at a time.
Got him.
Nicely done, sir.
Kill 2 or more birds with Deadeye.
I
And then we'll
killed
let you
all
to
of them.
Mexico.
Here in Mexico.
That's the fault of the birds for flying so low.
Yeah. It's what they were wearing, obviously.
So if you didn't want to get shot, maybe you shouldn't have flown.
They were flying
if you-
very aggressively.
Have you seen Airplane?
Yes, I've seen the
I
first
think
one.
one of my favorite moments is when they're going through like the different news companies covering the incident, and one guy's just like, they knew the risk when they got on that airplane.
We'll take care of it.
Thank you, sir. Again, you are the savior of this town.
Well, my friend, are you ready to take a less theoretical exam?
Time to save the small folk of Mexico after having killed the small folk of Mexico.
Let's haul
Hey, Fasty's back.
You kill a lot of folk, you save a lot of folk, a lot of folk you got to deal with, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you see Fasty's balls and penis?
Can't really tell.
It's a long story.
Does the
Yeah.
camera go that low?
It was all
Yeah.
I mean, it could be, Fasty could be a faster. So
Yeah, that's a good point. And eventually, I'll get a sniper rifle, and it'll be easier to zoom in on the horse, dick, and ball region.
yeah, if there are horse dick and balls, because there doesn't have to. Be.
Yeah,
there they are.
yeah.
Follow me.
So we're
Bandits
very
have hostage.
well represented horse genitals.
Yeah.
Street.
Oh, whoops.
You're getting it now, Martin.
Sorry, bud.
Didn't I tell you
Alright, cool. Here we go.
Keep your eyes peeled. These bandits don't give up easy. Go.
He's very fast about getting back in this cart.
Yeah.
I can see you haven't lost your touch,
Thanks, guys. Well, howdy here. Ah,
There
the
it
old
is.
infinite bandit supply wagon.
Yeah, pretty much every mission in Mexico, we are going to kill the population of a small village.
To protect this other small village.
Yeah.
Let's go. Looks like that's all of them. Come on. Let's keep moving.
So much for this quiet life of yours, Mr. Ricketts.
I didn't say I'd become a coward. I'm not gonna stand by and watch good people suffer. They've been beaten.
And those horses are gonna die too. They're just chained up to a cart. Like, there's no way they
Know how
survive that.
lucky they are.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they already walked off the cliff. They're dead.
Yeah.
Super dead.
Yeah.
And, really, I had blown up the lanterns, so it would have
They're
been
on
an
fire,
on... Yeah,
too,
they would be
yeah.
on fire as they fell and die.
All because John Marston refused to take off his boots.
Yep.
Buy me a whiskey.
Um...
and we'll call things about even.
Moscow Mule, I don't think it's the voice of Colonel Campbell, unfortunately. Now, there's some property in Mexico that we can buy. And if we buy it, we are going to get something awesome. The Mexican poncho. Whoop.
What does the Mexican poncho do for you?
It's a poncho.
Ooh.
So, it does whatever
good.
I need it to. There it goes. Alright. There we go.
In
Amazing.
my opinion, not enough poncho wearing going on in the year
Yeah.
2018.
Exactly.
Why is it so shitty?
I mean, because we bought a house and we're like, hey, there's a poncho here.
Like, oh yeah, this is the Mexican poncho. Let's just, we'll mix it Mexican. Because most ponchos are already Mexican. Yeah, just put a bunch of holes in it.
Yeah, really, down here in these parts, they just call it a poncho.
It's really just a poncho that's not very good.
Yeah. Alright. We'll go over here to Escalera. Because, there's more shops over there. There's another place I can buy. Because you can go to one or the other first, and I made my decision and went to Landon Ricketts first.
Now, can you get hit by a train in this game?
Yeah. And there's a trophy in this game for hog tying a woman and leaving her on train tracks and watching her get hit by a train.
You actually have to watch her, like, how long
Yeah.
after the train stub.
Yeah, it doesn't count unless you see her get bodied by the train.
Alright, I'm sorry I gotta murder you, but, you know, I need this Chivo.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to get a platinum here, lady, so just quit screaming.
I do love the night, because it looks very, like, it looks like you're gonna get attacked by a vampire.
Yeah. Yeah. The night looks really cool. It looks a little weird on the stream because adjusting the gamma is very sensitive. Like
But if not, it's impossible to see anything.
oh yeah, I think I have it set to like increase by 0.25, and it looks like that. If I don't increase it, it's impossible to see anything. It's pretty good. Looks fine on my TV though, so that's why the whole first stream I didn't realize it was a problem. There's another property here. If we had come here first and bought this, we would get the poncho here. And I'll rest so the stores will open. Then we'll get some weapons before finishing this stream off.
Nice. I was about to say, like, it's been 3 hours, and so you're not gonna say we end the stream. But I think we did end the stream.
I've been staring at the thing. I know exactly how long it's been.
Luckily, this is such a high quality
Yeah,
stream that we're both counting how long it's been lasting for, just because
And
we
I'm-
wanted to end so much.
Yeah, I've got one eye fixed on that, so I'm like, oh god, is it done yet?
Howdy, mister.
Now how do the donkeys ride versus fasties?
They are extraordinarily slow. Like, really, really slow. Alright, I'm gonna save those gun. I'll buy the bolt action rifle. But I want to have some money.
I'm guessing bolt action's a ton of damage, but bolt action.
The bolt action, I mean, it reloads faster. Actually, well, when it's done
Actually,
saving.
aren't they all kind of bolt action?
Are they?
Like,
So, stronger, the reload speed is higher, higher rate of fire. I mean, it's just a much better rifle than the Springfield. I still like repeaters more, but I don't know.
I know little of rifles and how they matter and like what makes one a bolt action. The other, I guess, is there a bolt on it? And I think I know what a bolt is. You failed to stop the crime.
Yeah, meh. I think the bolt part, I think, is the part you click with your hand. Like, when he shoots it and he has to chamber a new round, I think that's the bolt, but I don't know. I don't know anything about those. Right, well, Fasty's tied up. Got ourselves a nice little place in Mexico. Somewhere we can settle down. And
relax and not have to murder everybody.
oh no, we're gonna murder everybody. Just
Oh,
not
okay.
this time. Not this time. We'll do that next time. So goodbye, people. See people on the YouTubes throughout the week and see them on the stream next week.